Get you in just a second. You're not going.
You're out of storage.
Oh, you're fine.
What's up, guys? Maybe having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure yet. Said something about being out of storage.
No,
I would say that.
it's not being recorded.
Right. Okay.
You're good.
Anyway, hey, from Atlanta, we're wrapping
What's
up,
mofos?
wrapping up Bladeshow 2023, guys. This isn't going to be a normal full-length live stream. I apologize for that, but yeah, getting things done here is kind of like herding cats. We're operating off of telephones and spotty Wi-Fi. And, my boy Grateful Panic got sick on me today. He's a little under the weather, so Stevie's here. He's going to assist me in the Bladeshow giveaway drawing. So we're probably not going to be on for a very long time. I apologize for that, but yeah. And all honesty, I'm not feeling great either. I kind of pushed myself pretty hard this weekend. I'm pretty exhausted, so yeah. We've had an awesome time, and are you showing to be on screen, Steve?
No, I just took myself off until
Okay.
I can get connected here real quick.
Yeah, so Stevie's getting his stuff together to get ready, but I got number 1 through 199. But yeah, it took me all day Friday to hand out all those stickers, and just to go ahead and let you guys know, it was an epic failure on doing all those pocket checks. It sounds easy, but man, once you get here, there's such a sensory overload of knives and people and personalities. I think you'll see a lot of channels didn't get near as much footage as you think they would, but that's just part of it, man. Bladeshow's very hectic, very fast paced. So I apologize that I'm not going to have all the content that I'd hoped to have, but you know, I think we all agreed if you really want the Bladeshow experience, start saving today. Get ready to get down here, because you know, it's hard to take the time to record it to be able to share it with everybody, but we've had a great time, and I've met just about everybody, I think. I can't think of anybody that I was looking forward to seeing that I didn't get to, so that was cool. Got to spend some good quality time, you know, with Brother Stevie and Snuzz Nuzz and Forrest, and that was my first time meeting Forrest and Snuzz Nuzz, so that was very interesting. Got to meet Ethan Ruins EDC. For those of you who do or don't know Ethan, Ethan's awesome, man. Ethan's a great guy. He's we've all talked about it and kind of voted on it. He's been one of our favorites.
Say hi, Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan, jump in there and say that.
I have to mute myself.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, guys. I'll try that. Like I said, guys, we're experiencing technical difficulties because we're not on normal devices. Try it now, Stevie.
How'd that go?
It's not as bad as before, I think.
Sounds good to me.
There we go. Say hi, Ethan. John, you want to say hi?
Hi, guys.
That's Ethan Ruins EDC. There's Mr. Javon's Netflix. There you go. In case you guys wanted to see Grateful Panic, Stevie, lean over a little. Otherwise, there you go, scratched out on the couch. Right now at the house, we've got Simplify EDC guy, we've got Forrest, Javon, Stevie, Bearded Doom, Ethan,
Lancelot Leather,
and his wife are here. They're awesome.
Scott N.
Scott N's here.
Sharif Manganis.
Yeah, it's been quite the weekend, man. And you know, some folks you get to hang out with after Bladeshow, and some folks are we've got to hang out with during Bladeshow.
We all got a touch of the meat sweats right now.
Yeah, where do we go?
Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao. Yeah, it's a Brazilian steakhouse, and they just keep coming by, slicing off meat, dropping it on your plate.
And also, apparently, the best Caesar salad Shane's ever had.
Let me tell y'all, I'm telling you, I'd go back right now and I'd skip all the steak for the Caesar salad. It was mind-blowingly good. And I'm not a salad eater, as you can tell. But Big Red, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. Got to see Big Red plenty this weekend. I can't name them all because there's just so many. But got to meet Ian Coates. Ian had a blast. He hasn't told me that, but I can guarantee you, Ian had a great time, man. Ian was, meeting and greeting and getting to know folks. He had a good time. It was, we got to pet Mrs. Freak Show's new Rottweiler puppy more than one occasion.
Little ball of food, 7 weeks old.
Yeah.
Did I win?
Mr. Grateful Panic and I saved the pit. We came to the rescue and scooped up what we thought was a dog turd. I don't even know the story, but literally John put it, because I thought that Chrissy's dog had pooped on the carpet, but that wasn't the case. But John put a cup down and I kicked it in the cup. And after a few minutes, we realized that it didn't weigh right. It was a hollow rubber fake dog turd with a face drawn on it. It was what's that from South Park? Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas crew.
And we had more fun than adult men should have with a rubber piece of food. But there's Vince, the pricey guy.
Vincent,
Or say hello, buddy. Get jump in there.
we got Mr. Forrest of Forrest Hanks.
Yeah.
You ever heard of him?
Get one of those ways, make to it.
Oh, Forrest just said he wants to do a giveaway.
There you go, guys. Whoever wins this is going to get a Forrest Hank to go along with it. And I didn't collect as much swag as I thought I would. Like I said, any of you guys who
didn't
come to
either.
Bladeshow and you have plans for Bladeshow, it never goes like you think it's going to go. You're going to have a great time, but everything you think you're going to do, you're probably not.
Scooter, we tried to go in for you on the Comet. We all went and got our tickets from the TRM booth. We played for you. We didn't win, unfortunately, brother.
Yeah, there was Jim Miller. Did you get to meet Jim?
Yes.
Yeah, got to meet Jim Miller. Yeah, we got to meet a lot of new community members. There's old Bearded Doom right there. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw on Stevie's Instagram, but Evil Minds Think Alike. We ran across a patch maker that had made some patches. Stevie will show you. And on 2 separate occasions, I bought the Tickle My Pickle patch, and Bearded Doom bought a Tickle My Pickle patch just for Stevie. Luckily, we ran into each other, and we're super excited to show off our patches and realize we've both done it. So I let Doom present his first.
Are you not going to show me your epic?
Yeah, this is my favorite. I'm not going to do knife content tonight, guys. That's coming, I promise. I did have some great acquisitions, but my favorite acquisition from Bladeshow is my new shoulder sling pouch or patch. There it is right there. This thing was a huge hit. Lindsay from Medford Knife and Tool walked by and saw it. And I'm bragging a little bit here, but she remembered my name from last year. She's like, Shane, where did you get that patch? I told her that she ran back into the other room, bought a whole sack full of patches. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, Cole and Kara, what their tails off for the EMPC booth. We got to see them in transit a few times. And, as always, Cherry walked in the door, disappeared, running 1,000 miles an hour. So barely ever got to see you.
I mean, and also, what could you expect? He has an entourage around him at all times.
Right. He's leaving his entourage around. But those guys I'm not sure where they ended up going. There's a large group of them, Cue Ball and Logical and Q1 Fiend and Daniel Cat. There's a large group that they all went to celebrate Cue Ball's birthday. So happy birthday, Cue Ball.
It is Cue Ball's birthday.
Yeah. We had reasons we couldn't make it, but also, guys, it is exhausting trying to coordinate anything. As a matter of fact, if we just tried to coordinate the group that's at this house right now to go get breakfast, it's damn near impossible. It's just too many people, and I'm sure you guys are aware that once you get past about 6 people, it gets really hard to get tables. And guys, there are so many knife communities, all these groups of people that we don't know that have 40 or 50 remember, people showed up at Bladeshow to hang out, so yeah, getting a seat at a restaurant's can be difficult.
Tell Scotty to come in and say hello.
Yeah, Scott Ann's here, guys. If you don't know who Scott Ann is, he's the guy that very graciously puts together the Knife YouTube schedule. He was kind enough to reach out and ask if anybody wanted to change their time because of the Bladeshow. He handles that very professionally. That's the only thing he handles very professionally. Scott's a riot, but yeah. There's Ed Harrison. I see Ed this weekend. I think he had to leave a little bit early, but and for anybody that's messaged any of us, in all honesty, guys, the service, there's so many people picking off these towers. The service is horrible. Here's Scott Ann. Come on in.
Scott Ann.
Yeah, everything backwards, Scott. You gotta learn. There you go, buddy. Yeah, Scott's been here. Scott took how many hours? 24-hour train ride to get here.
Come say hi, Dopey.
And in about 2 hours, he's about to take another 24-hour train. There's Mr. Dopey right there. Yep, Dopey made it up from Florida.
Wearing his Urban Woodsman shirt.
That's right. Yeah.
Jason was here.
That's probably where my shirt. That's probably where my new training printed. Nice quality Age American shirt, so that all worked out good.
I did not get to wear that shirt.
Did I give you your shirt?
Yes,
Okay.
but I wore the other one.
Right. Yeah, it's really shocking, guys, when you come here. We talk about that all the time. You have an idea of who these people are, and then you meet them, and it's easy to say they're exactly who you think they are, but they're actually more than what you know.
Oh, Chris. Oh, we had someone asking if you've done the drawing yet.
No. I'm fixing to. Matter of fact, I did. I know there's a lot of new viewers in here, and this is probably boring for you. This is not my normal live stream. I did promise that I would do it in the first 10, 15 minutes. So we'll go ahead and get that knocked out so we can find out.
What's the number range?
It's 1 to 200. Let me pull the knife out here so that I can remind you guys of what we're giving away. I spent a good bit of time over at the American Blade Works booth this year with Mr. Michael Martin. It was a lot of fun. And as you guys know, Michael donated this knife for this giveaway. So this was, this wasn't on me. But he donated this knife for me to give away. Stevie's trying to get set up.
To do the number here in just a second.
In case you guys don't know,
If you guys don't know,
to see it. That is black
that is
card.
like my card.
You can kind of see the
You
black
can see the my card
there.
texture there.
And that
That
is
is
a one
one
clip
clip
blade
blade
made out
that I
of
made
magnetic
that
63 to
64
64
HRC.
That Stevie got him one.
Just about everybody got them one, guys. This is a great knife. Good and thin behind the edge. Awesome pocket knife. So
You're fine, Jess.
here in just a minute, somebody's gonna own this one right here. So, as soon as he gets that pulled up, and for all the new people in here, I know some of you, I actually kind of recommended that maybe you watch it Monday morning because we weren't sure what time we were going to be able to do this. Man, I really appreciate it. If you never come back, I still appreciate it. But like I said, this isn't a typical podcast for us. I do post knife opinion videos. I wouldn't call them reviews. I don't do specs. But Sunday nights, I know there were some minors that received stickers, and that's fine. But just to remind you guys, John and I's Sunday night podcast is not kid friendly, so keep that in mind. The conversations can get, well, they just go where they go. Stevie, what was your most exciting moment you think? What tickled your fancy the most? I got a couple. One I'm going to talk about.
The big one, and we talked about it on Late Night with Said Faction, is getting to see the new Phoenix prototype at the Kaiser booth.
Guys, I don't like to admit to being emotional, but Stevie took me over there, kept telling me he was going to blow my mind, and takes me up to the table, says, pick that knife up. So I did, because I flip it over, look at the maker's mark, and I literally
was kind of trembling.
That's no joke, dude.
Every hair on my body was standing straight up. I don't remember that being that exciting a long time. Not just the fact that Maddie got his design put into production, but the thought that a man who is trying to build a brand, who's trying to, get his foot in the door, making nice, Mr. Shreve Mangonis, took time, valuable time out of his career to stop for a moment and help Satisfaction. It almost brings me to tears thinking about it. Shreve Mangonis moved way up my list of favorite people. If he'd been standing there, I'd probably kicked him in the mouth. Man, it's just one of the sweetest. And it's not that Sharif made it happen. Sharif helped Maggie. He submitted it. It still had to go in front of a board of people to be approved, and they approved it. So, yeah, guys, be on the lookout. Satisfaction's it's coming to you soon. Via Kaiser. That was just awesome. Then I think my favorite, that was probably my favorite moment of Bladeshow as well. A close second was getting to meet Iggy. For you guys that didn't come and didn't get to meet Iggy, Iggy is awesome. Iggy is instantly one of my favorite people. She super fun, super funny. I could go on and on. Iggy's awesome.
She was amazing, and her son was with her. He was super cool.
Yeah.
Alan Grey Wolf was with her the first day also.
Is that who it was?
That was Alan Grey Wolf.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
You almost need a pen and paper to write these names down. There's so many. Yeah. But can we go ahead and knock that number out?
Yeah. Let me share my screen. All right. So I can take us both off camera so we can show the entire screen a little bit bigger while we do this. Let me unhighlight that. So what does it look like now? Do I have it like?
I can't see it, Steve. It's too small.
Okay.
I'm on
Does
my cell phone.
Does the live look okay? Can you see randomizer?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. So they can hear us, but they can't see us, Shane.
Okay.
So I have 1 through 200
That's correct.
on there. Are we going to go push it once and the number that shows up is what?
Yeah,
or do
because
we
I
wanna-
would hate to be that guy that my number came up
Okay.
first, but I didn't. So we're going to do it one time. This first time it pops up, you win the American Blade Works Model 1 and a Hank from Forest Hanks. And like I said, my name is I'm the same on Instagram. If I don't already know you, you don't know where to find me, go to Instagram, @American. Get me your contact information. Maybe shoot me a picture of you with your sticker and the number, and I'll get it shipped out hopefully Tuesday morning.
All right. So without further ado, here we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. Number 89.
89. Do we have 89? Is 89 in the house? Are they watching?
How awesome would it be if I had number 89?
It would be awesome if you had number 89.
But I would re-roll it.
But yeah, I think I'd get accused of cheating. I know a lot of people in the chat weren't there, but it'd be cool if we had.
I find it either.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, it doesn't matter if you're, new here, old here, whatever. You got your sticker, your number 89. Just contact me through Instagram. We'll work out getting your stuff shipped to you as soon as possible. Everybody's out in the yard right now checking their stickers to see if they have number 89. And I didn't just give them to my friends. I gave away a lot of stickers to just a lot of random people. And it was great meeting. And by the way, to you strangers who I awkwardly approached and asked if I could speak to you for a minute.
Shane didn't have any shame. He just went straight for it. He saw a group of people. Hey, everybody.
Yeah. And you guys were awesome. Everybody was very welcoming. I think people were worried I was trying to sell them something. But yeah, thank y'all though for being receptive and giving me a couple of minutes of your time. And yeah, I'm going to cover something too. I'm sure there's a couple of those guys that just let me speak long enough to get away. Maybe would never watch this. So if I I haven't heard by anybody on this within 72 hours, so it'll be what?
3 days from now.
3 days.
By Wednesday, call it by Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday at 9
We
o'clock.
roll it next week.
Yeah, if I haven't got a message from a winner by Wednesday at 9 o'clock, I will re-roll. It's going to somebody, so I'm hoping all those guys that said a lot of them, especially the new people, I recommended them to watch this Monday morning. If we weren't sure on timelines and Wi-Fi, and if, Great Panic was going to get sick and die, whatever.
We got Marty, Mr. Knife Eclectic. He had number 130. So yeah. If you want, I can roll the second number as a backup, or do you want to do it live on?
Yeah, I'd rather wait just because I also wouldn't want to be that guy building up that anticipation to know
Okay.
I got guys. We'll wait on drawing the second number. So we'll give it 72 hours to see if that guy responds. But yeah, it's and we were right. It was bigger this year than it was last year, and it will be bigger next year than it was this year. A lot of great knife community guys, a lot of great makers, new makers. I got to meet Edge Blade Works. Check out some of his stuff. Did he sell out too?
He sold all but one knife.
And it was a very expensive customer. So yeah, that made sense. There's Steve's. There it is.
You guys' first look at it.
Yeah.
The PNW.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't gonna show everything I got just yet. I know it sounds greedy, but I want to save it for a video, and I don't want to do it while my brother John's over there sick. So I'll wait till normalcy there. But I had a good time, man. My brother, Super Still Steve or Steve Clark Customs, sold out first day. Had some manufacturers, dealers reaching out to him right off the bat. You really have to experience that, I guess. Everybody wants kitchen knives, but when you experience a real high performance kitchen knife, super thin geometry, good heat treat, it's a world of difference. So, he had a great blade show. I know one thing that people, man, we're all mentally and physically worn out. We've all just about lost our voices. So, but like I said, I'm not going to make this a 3-hour ordeal because my brother John over here is not feeling well. So, but I promised I would do this, and I wanted to get knocked out.
Nick is asking, what was the winning number? 89.
89. You're right, graduated. So that's easy enough to remember. So if you got sticker number 89, get in touch with me.
Did you want to pull any alternates in case 89?
We thought about that, but I wouldn't want to be that guy that had an alternate number and then sit around anticipating, hoping I got it. I'm going to wait till Wednesday evening. If I don't have a winner by then, we'll just throw another. Yeah. Tina, I'm sorry I didn't get to answer your call, buddy. It didn't come through till hours after you called. I apologize. I haven't called you back yet. I'll do that after the live stream. But it's even if you answer a phone call in there, you can't hear it.
Yeah, you can't hear
So loud.
anything.
That's why we've all lost our voices. You have to yell to communicate. But yeah.
And the Wi-Fi was weird in there. I wasn't getting any messages. Then I'd step outside and I'd get like 30 messages pop up.
And you can't expect Wi-Fi to be good when there's, I don't even know how many people are in there, thousands. But
You are?
you
Hold
only have
on.
some- What is it?
The highlighted comment. Apparently, Doom is peeing out of his butt, but he's right there on the couch.
You better
So.
change rooms for peeing out of your butt, man. We're right here, 10 feet away. We had some great food experiences. We had some not so great food experiences, but I've always recommended Merck's right there in the Galleria. It's closed. I don't do that anymore. It was literally unedible. So, but yeah, we've had some good times. There was some partying in there. I'm sure some of it will become legend. I'll never live it down. But yeah, I started the week on Friday. Sure did. Nearly ruined my home place.
Or did it make it
Better.
better the end run?
Yeah. I'm just glad I got it out of that part out of the way. Yeah. And one of the other things, guys, just so you know, if you come next year, I know it's not really cool looking wearing one of these man bags, but there are people who live close to the Cobb Galleria.
Oh, yeah.
That come there on the weekends because there's a convention there all the time. So they wait till about midnight, come down to the pit, because anybody can walk in there. That's not associated with Bladeshow, really. You don't need a wristband. They come down to the pit, give these wealthy guys a chance to get good drunk, pickpocket them for everything they got. So, I met a guy that, lost his phone. His phone got stolen. His whole life is in that phone. His pictures of his kids, all his business contacts, everything in that phone. So, if you come to Bladeshow, you go to anything like that. Something like this, right there on your chest, sneak up and get it from you. And to be honest, though, after a couple of days wearing it, I've gotten kind of used to it. I think I may get some more use out of it. What you got, Steve?
Echoing everything he said, it was overwhelming at times. It was awesome at times. Lots of cool knives, lots of cool friends.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I'm too mentally wore out to even try to remember it at all. But there were things that people came up to me and asked me about
That, yeah.
I had no idea existed. Well, one, did everybody know that Jack Wolf Knives had a frame lock?
He announced it right before.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know that. Now there's already Jack Wolf Knife frame locks running around everywhere. All Hogue had stuff that people right here in the house bought that I didn't know existed. There's a ton of new stuff coming out, guys. So get your wallets ready. Your credit cards.
One of the cool things that was announced going into the show, and then we got to see once we were there, Luft Concepts is becoming Luft Concepts USA. They're moving 100% of everything to U.S. production, and they had their U.S. folders on them. And more to come on that. Jake and Ryan will be talking, but it's cool to start seeing the switch. We saw Devo Knives U.S. Growler. That's officially a U.S.
Yeah. It's nice, guys. It's really nice. That loves knife as much as people. There aren't a lot of people that love the AV&T, but when you see it American made, it's the same knife, but it's not the same knife, guys. It's right up there with the heavy hitters, man. I would say Kevin's is too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Patina, I don't know who the OEM is. They've said it.
It's
And like,
River Edge Cutlery.
Oh, right.
River's Edge Cutlery.
Exactly.
is
That's
OEM
right.
doing
That's
knives.
right.
So that's who's making love. So Kevin's is.
I don't remember.
Snack knives, I think. I never heard them, so I was a little iffy and I handled it. It's great. I don't know. I can't imagine all of them come out of production with the same edge on it, but that one had to do. It was scary, man. It had a very impressive edge on it, which you can't get that impressive edge on a bad steel. I don't know any details yet.
It's really thin.
Yeah.
I was surprised how thin it was.
Yeah. It's I'll say this, guys. It's even if Kevin's first production knife had been U.S. made, it doesn't hold a candle. It's not even close to what he's got. Would you agree with that? That M3 tactical prototype.
Oh, no, it's not.
even
Yeah.
close to what he had on the table today. So get excited about that. If you were wanting to buy his U.S. made knife, you've got way more to look forward to. I can't read that. What's
I know. Maddie wants to know all about Fogo de Chao.
I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, I'm full. Don't make me hungry. Just keep stuffing the gut.
Yeah. I think, how many rolls do you think I ate? At least 12,
Shane loved the rolls.
The rolls were delicious. I ate way too many rolls, ate 2 salads, and a side of beef, and a little bit of pork, but yeah, it's good stuff. Now, is it somewhere you're going to go every Friday night when you're fat? No. But at $95 a plate, it's a little expensive, but it's a fun experience. Especially when you're around people like we were, you had people you love, and
Shout out to Dalton, our waiter.
Yeah, he put up with a bunch of, well, not, I'll say a bunch, I won't put that on them, but he put up with a few, rednecks that weren't used to eating in our restaurant. He handled it pretty well. One other thing I learned this weekend is that Ethan runs EDC is not a hugger, so I'm trying to hug him. I asked permission.
Hey, show your knife.
He pulled out, he said, oh, I'm glad he brought this up, guys.
Probably the coolest knife of the show.
This is Bladeshow 2023 knife of the show.
There was a buzz going around about this knife.
Everybody was talking about this knife. This belongs to Ethan Runs EDC. So Mr. Ethan goes and buys himself an SPK Lamia, which is a grill knife for lots of people, and then does the most savage shit I've seen to date do it. Is that showing up?
A little bit.
Is it all glare?
Nope, I think they can see it.
I'm not a block the glare.
It says, "Get
fucked.
Way of Knife" was there.
Yeah. Is that who the
Yeah.
way of knife did the laser get fucked? And yeah, it made Mr. Ethan instant legend status. So yeah, that's badass, man. And one other thing, shout out, you guys know I'm a huge ABW fan. That's why I wanted to do the ABW giveaway. I did purchase myself a Model 1 Warncliffe. Purchased my brother Tom Cooley a Model 1 Warncliffe. One thing I was not expecting at all. It wasn't in my budget to pick up a Model 2, but Ethan, once again, Ethan runs EDC, had purchased one, and I don't know how much the story's true. He said he didn't like it, but he gave it to me. So yeah, that's cool news, man. Ethan hooked me up. So now I have a Model 1 drop point, Model 1 Warncliffe, and a Model 2. I'm stoked about that. So yeah, we're gonna do a little more work getting Ethan a little more social, because this guy definitely needs to be a little more active.
Is there an echo?
Than he is.
Very tiny bit, very tiny.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
I guess there's a little bit of an echo. Sorry, me and Shane are sitting right across from each other. He's on a phone. I'm on a laptop. You probably hear my voice, his voice.
I still had a little bit of volume left. So I need to make it better. I don't know.
Move his mic.
Oh,
You can, and then
And just let his mic pick me
how
up.
does that sound now? As we're about to wrap it up, probably anyway.
mic fix it. Sounds like a dream over there.
Talk Shane.
You guys thought I squinted before. Now I'm trying to read this tiny print on the phone. I'm failing badly.
Hey, it's Coates.
Yeah.
What up, Ian?
Ian was one of the first people I met, actually. I know it was one of the first pictures I posted on Instagram was of me and Ian, and I lived a little vicariously through Ian at this Bladeshow, because unless I missed something, I don't think anybody had any more fun than Ian did. Ian was everywhere. Ian was with everybody. That dude, it looked like he was having an absolute blast. Never saw him without a huge smile on his face, literally bouncing from place to place. It was awesome. He's another one of those guys that I like even more now that I've met him and got to know him. So, what I missed.
Gary just said Shane sounds like he's in a school auditorium giving a boring speech.
Well, I'm in a kitchen giving a boring speech, Gary, just so you know. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Gary.
Yeah, we've all watched as much of the videos as we could get internet to see. That was I'm sure that was a great moment for you. So congratulations there, Gary. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Echoes game.
Gone. That says gone.
Oh,
That says Echoes gone.
Dude, this stuff is literally, yeah. I mean, it's tiny and I'm blind, so it's pretty bad. But we've got a couple standing around. Javon, do you have a Bladeshow purchase you want to show? and I don't want to run your chances at a video.
I don't do.
You can talk about it later.
Come over here. It'll come through better on.
Yeah.
That's a,
Tell them
that's
what you got. Tell them what you got, Juan.
Picked up a relative from my brother, John and Jamie over at EMP EDC. And that was my Bladeshow grab.
Good deal.
Heck yeah.
And I hung
Yeah.
out with a bunch of good people, so that was the main thing.
Vince, you got anything? Did you purchase anything you want to brag about?
Oh, look what we got here.
These are just Airbnb knives, probably, doing ninja stuff.
Those are Airbnb knives, so they
Yeah.
belong to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can I take 'em?
Can you take them?
He
Yeah.
was sharpening them earlier.
Can I have these?
No.
In case you're wondering, yes, Vince is exactly who you think he is. The one person who isn't exactly who you think he is, because he cannot be described, is Mr. Snuznuz. Meeting Snuznuz and getting to hang out with that. I still don't think he has a belly button. I don't think he was born on this planet. That dude is spectacular, to say the least.
Poetry in motion.
Yes. I'm telling you, if everybody on this planet approached things like Snuznuz does, there would never be a fight, no wars, no. That dude is the epitome of chill the fuck out, and I loved it. Yeah. But yeah, everybody else is outside hanging out, and like I said, I don't want to ruin anybody's chances at making knife videos. We don't have a whole lot of time to talk about them tonight. I do got my CJ RB Centros here that Mr. Dopey won from Javon and gifted to me, so that's cool. I've got a couple other things to show off, and now I've got more money to spend and more things to buy to upgrade some of the things I bought. It's just it's a rabbit hole, man. So looking forward to that. Ian, I apologize, buddy, if you showed me, your grand purchase, but I don't remember you doing that.
You only had this,
It was on.
yeah, the Zon on
Yeah.
you when I saw you.
Yeah, if you purchased anything, we'll talk about it, man. Pop that up there. 'Cause literally every time we saw Ian, it was just hugs and how you doing. And Ian saw a squirrel and he was gone.
I got Ian with a good one though. I got Ian with a "Hey Ian, you dropped your pocket" as he was running by.
He stopped it.
Yeah. It is weird. It's easy to fall for that there because you're constantly nervous. Do I have everything? Do I have everything? Because I think Karen Neve spent half the day, once again chasing Jared and picking up stuff he left laying around. But yeah, man, it was a great time. There was an epic arm wrestling battle in the pit. A couple of guys lined up to arm wrestle on a countertop. That went on for like an hour, and finally, old dad Justin, who was pretty inebriated, found out there was arm wrestling going on. So he busted up in the midst of this large pack of gym rats with their big swollen biceps and gets him some and beats the guy right-handed and left-handed. And then
Who?
Justin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. After he beat the guy in old dad style, he backs up, throws his hands in there and says, "He ain't shit. He ain't shit." And the whole time I'm thinking, please God, Justin, shut up. I don't want to find all these guys. But nothing happened.
Hey, there's Iggy.
Yeah. Iggy's in here.
Yeah. What's up, Iggy?
I'm going to move to North Carolina and court Iggy until I win. That's my plan. It might take me years to break her. But I feel
Or
like,
never.
Or never, maybe. Either way. But I feel like the courting will be fun, regardless of how long it lasts. But yeah, Iggy was one of the stars of the show for me, man. I got to hang out and spend a few hours with her in the pit. She's an absolutely beautiful human being. And
Son was cool also.
yeah, I didn't spend her songs. I didn't really talk to him much, but yeah, Iggy was the highlight of my show, man. I really enjoyed meeting Iggy. Staccato Pam was awesome too.
Oh yeah, Pam.
Yeah, she just kind of burst on the scene fairly recently. I mean, she's been in social media for a while, but she burst into our community rather recently. But she was awesome. And of course, I had to check her credentials, so I went over to the Staccato booth. I was like, "Hey, do you guys know Staccato?" "Oh yeah, we know Staccato Pam." So yeah, hats off for being recognized. Iggy, did you go home already? I couldn't remember when you said you were
Yeah.
leaving. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't purchased, but I've got to reach out to Miss Iggy about because get my first Campfire Leatherworks. Is that correct? Campfire Leatherworks product. And it's a knife that means a whole lot to me. So I want a sheath that means a whole lot to me. And Iggy, I can come to North Carolina and pick it up, save you on shipping, girl. Just let me know. Oh, leaving tomorrow. I've got an exciting day tomorrow. I've got a nephew that's going to his first Boy Scout summer camp. So I don't think I have it in here. No, it's out in the truck. So I volunteered myself to. I was super excited about it too, to get him his first little, multi-tool flashlight, and I got him a nice little Timex chronological watch because they required that for camp. So looking forward to hopefully starting another knife addiction. That's gonna be fun. It's driving me nuts. I can't read any of these comments.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's okay. Put them up there and let people know they're being read. I just can't read them.
They're just joking around with one another.
Yeah. I think everybody had a great time, man. It was like I said, it's trying to get people together to do things can be like herding cats, but in the end, the dust settles. People end up where they're supposed to be, and they have a good time.
Yeah. It is, but it's something that if you've never been, it's worth experiencing.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's
And
fun.
maybe it won't be for everyone every single year, but coming and finally getting to meet everybody in person,
Yeah.
it's really fun.
Yeah, I got to meet Mr. Scab, Joe from Still Forging and Fire, Donnie B all day. I've never met any of those guys. I got to meet them, hang out with them for a little while today. That was super cool.
Real quick, I met Scab the first night.
Yeah.
Shane was talking to him.
Oh, this is good.
And then the second time I saw him, I was walking past him. He goes, "Hey, you're said Stevie," and I said, "You're not." And I got a real big kick. So did he.
If you watch Scab, that's how he ends all his videos. I'm Scab, you're not. So yeah, that was awesome, man. Scab got a kick out of that. It was his first show, and he was very impressed. I think he'll be a yearly fixture.
Apex Alchemy and Mrs. Apex Alchemy. They were there.
Dude, I didn't meet Billy, did I?
I don't know. You tell me.
How did that happen?
I don't know. But they were there.
I don't remember the first day, Stevie, because you got me so high.
They were there
I can't
Saturday,
think
so
straight.
that's on you.
And
But
Saturday was my good day. Saturday was my most sober, healthy day.
Billy and his wife were there with their brother too.
Yeah. You think you're gonna get
And
there and
then-
like text somebody like, "Hey, where are you at? Let's meet."
I got a live super chat. Scott N.
Oh,
Scott
look at
N
this,
wants to
guys.
see them nipples.
We got our first super
Oh
chat.
no! There
Scott
we
N
go.
wants to see them nipples,
Scott
Shane.
in knows the nipples cost $5, but because it's Bladeshow, I'll
Here,
make it.
here it comes. Oh God! It's
Woo!
in the flesh.
Yeah. There it is. Let me tilt the camera down a little for you. Here it comes. It's coming. It's coming. Easy, dopey. You don't get to touch them for $1. This is like the strip club. No, you don't get to touch for $1.
Only fans alike.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 to put it back on.
Yeah, you know what's going to be funny is we're going to end this, and over the next few days, we're going to remember all the people that we met. You just can't. Yeah, on the spot, you just can't remember them all. You just can't bring it.
What I'm thinking about right now is one of the people that you gave your sticker to.
Oh, sorry, guys.
They were like, "Oh yeah, that edgy American guy that we met. He was supposed to draw the live tonight."
Yeah.
They tune it on right now, right as they see Dopey coming into Shane's table.
In all honesty,
Like,
that
you
is a
keep an
Sunday
eye.
night, and it can actually get not physically, but verbally, it can get even worse. So
No, Kyle.
yeah, so prepare for
no.
that.
No,
What does it say?
I-
Stevie's nips now.
yeah, no. Refund, issue a refund for that.
Yeah, I've been a few days with him. And I ain't seen the nips yet, so there's that.
Okay, one of the funniest things that happened was today. The humidity doesn't do good with beards, so I have my I use a heated beard brush, and I have it up in the bathroom. Shane comes down after going to the bathroom, and he's like, "You know what the coolest thing about your house is, Stevie? This Airbnb?" He's like, "It came with a heated pubic hair brush in the bathroom."
I'm sorry to do this, Shane, but we have an anonymous donation from outside that
Already
wants,
put it back on.
they want your nipples pinched.
No, I don't take nipple pinch.
It's for a special
If
donor.
you've been around long enough, Dopey, you know the story about why my nipples are always hard. It's because they got pinched in middle school and they never went down. So, no. If you want to get punched,
Technically, it
Pinch
was
the
for a reach around.
Oh,
if it's
wow.
just a reach around and touch, I can handle, but not a pinch. But this might be considered prostitution by YouTube. So,
It's super chats.
all right, well,
It's super chats. There you go. There you go. That's for our
Oh,
anonymous
go on.
donor.
Big Red with the 5 can dopey touch him. You got it.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Big Red. Kyle, anybody else that's super chatted. I can't see shit on this phone, so it's hard to keep up. It's weird to me that guys that are 6 feet from me are in the chat typing. Vince is right there. I'm trying to read his text. But yeah, dude, guys, if you're an active member of this community, man, whatever hurdle you have to jump to come experience it one year, make it happen. But I promise you, if it doesn't, when you get here, if things don't happen organically, they're not going to happen. So you'll understand what I mean.
And you don't have to spend anything except the price of admission.
Yeah, Javon's 100% right. You don't have to spend any money, and you'll still have a great time. Nobody's gonna make you feel bad that you didn't buy anything. However, I did make quite a few purchases, and I had a knife budget thanks to Mr. Well, there he is right there, Mr. Simplify EDC guy. For those of you who don't know it, I won Vince's Instagram giveaway, won a 3-day pass to Bladeshow, and some spend cash. Spent every bit of that on knives. There will be videos of that coming soon. So yeah, shout out to Vince, man.
Big time.
He literally changed my Bladeshow experience in a very positive way. Not just with the knives, but just getting to meet Vince
He's a
and
fun
hang
guy
out
to
with
hang
Vince.
around with.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude to hang out with. We
Big time. And also Ethan and Vince, I gotta say, shout out to you guys. They had the rental cars, kept shuffling us around all weekend.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and
Big
for
time
those
shout out.
of you who were in Maddie's live, F y'all. I got up at 8 o'clock, drove to the airport,
and
and
picked
picked
up,
them boys up.
picked up Dopey and Forrest.
Yeah, and didn't kill them on the way back.
Nope.
I did good. But in all honesty, when you guys were saying somebody needs Dopey and Forrest, no, they don't have a ride, I 100% agreed with you at the moment. But I also thought it was like 4 a.m. I had no perception of time or anything at that moment. But thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. I'm proud of you too, buddy. I sure am. It's been not I don't know how to say it. It's not just been a fun weekend. There's been I've been emotionally impacted by some things I've seen and experienced this weekend, and almost all of them were positively. So yeah. How the hell did I not?
Chaz, were you here? Are you serious?
Was he really?
That's what Doom is saying. How the hell did I not meet you, Chaz?
Chad's like sharp objects or what? I didn't meet him either.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh no, I think he's saying I may
Okay.
just drive down.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said beard. I didn't go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and for any of you guys in the chat that I didn't say hello to, I promise you, it's just it wasn't intentional. It's just it's hard to know who everybody is.
Yeah.
Scott Ian's picture is in his on his what do you call it? It's
Avatar.
his avatar is a picture of him. And I wasn't positive, when I first met him, if it was him. So, I hope I didn't walk past anybody and not know it was them. But
I got a lot of stop double takes because even I don't recognize some people. And yeah, the big thing is just say hi. I mean, that's what I did. I stopped a bunch of people and like, hey, and like, oh, hey, so.
it was really cool too. Vince was, I don't know if Vince, did you make that video to post it on the internet when you met the other Vince?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Vinny Baby Donuts.
Okay, but that wasn't for content. I'm trying not to ruin your content. That's why I'm asking. Okay, you posted it.
Check out. We started saying, hey, there's Nick Shabazz.
I met
There's Nick
Jared
Shabazz.
Neves though.
You ain't tell me about it. Who's getting to meet Vince?
You guys don't understand. It completely changed my life. I met Jared Neves this weekend,
It is.
and I was just tears.
He made a point to come all the way back to say hello.
That's how
to
nice
Vince.
the guy is. He had already passed him.
Even shook his hand and said, hey, man.
He had already passed him. He turned around and came back to make Vince's day and shake his hand and meet Vince. It was a beautiful moment.
Oh.
But yeah, Vince started this whole thing. This kind of fancy dressed Italian guy walked by and Vince says, Vince, out of the blue screams, I think that's Nick Shabazz. And in all fairness, it could have been Nick Shabazz. We don't know. He did fit that New Yorker style anyway. So then it turned into a joke. We just started pointing out people and saying, I think that's Nick Shabazz. Well, Vince did it again to this guy and said, can I take my picture of you, Nick? And he was like, sure. But what was funny about the whole situation was Vince finds out that guy's name is also Vince. And then they realize that they've been communicating on Instagram for years. They've known each other.
I didn't realize either. It was Vinny Bag of Donuts.
Yeah. No idea. Random moments like that were all weekend long, man. He was like, hey, wait a minute.
But again, once again, just sitting out in the hallway there in those chairs as people walk by and heckling people and stopping people as they come by.
Yeah,
that's a big fun of it.
When you're on the floor, your eyes are drawn to all these pretty things, so it's hard to catch people. But the best times I had when I'd get exhausted, I'd go out there and sit in those chairs because people are going from small room to big room constantly all day. It's just like lines of ants passing back and forth in front of you, and people see you and recognize you, or you recognize them and yell, and they'll stop. Or you've got a congregation of 20 people gathered around in these little chairs, and yeah, man, it's a great time. I will say this though: at 2:00 today, when it ended, I was glad it was over. I walked, I don't know how many miles, and I'm exhausted. My voice is gone. My energy's gone. I'm going to sleep really good tonight. I know that. I'm going to rock somewhere if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think unless you got anything else, Stevie, I wouldn't plan on making it a long one. I just wanted to
go hang out for a little bit more.
And like I said, for any of you new guys that I handed the stickers out to, and this is not a normal live stream for me. It's not a normal video. I wouldn't have done this at all if it wasn't for the fact that I promised you that I would do the drawing for the giveaway. So if you're watching it tonight, if you're watching it tomorrow, whenever, I really appreciate you stopping by at all. Like I said, I'd love a sub. I'd love a like. It's not necessary. It's not your kind of content. I understand. Just to be clear, my night videos, I try to keep pretty PG. My Sunday live streams, borderline getting shut down from my careful. So, yeah, I only say that because I know a lot of these guys had, 13, 14-year-old kids. So I don't ever want to be, guilty of leading a youngster astray. But,
give it a second chance.
Yeah, give it a second
This isn't
chance.
his best representation of himself.
Right.
It gets way worse.
It does get way worse. In case you want proof, that's probably going to be the topic of next week's live stream. But
chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
But anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. I'm out. Like I said, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'd love to hear from whoever's got number 89. I'd love to get this thing shipped out. And, I think you're going to love it. Oh, one other thing before I go. For those of you who I showed this knife to find out it was Minnie. For those of you who I showed this knife to and gave a sticker for a chance to win, and you walked away from me and went to the ABW booth and bought one,
Yeah, that
and
was
gave Michael the sticker back and said, give this to somebody else for a chance. You are legend. Appreciate it very much.
that was cool to hear him say
Yeah.
that, man.
I knew if you get this thing in people's hands, and they realize, 100% American made knife with a, high performance heat treat, good materials, from a great guy with not just a warranty. This guy is giving a satisfaction guarantee. Buy his knives and he can't make you happy. He'll just give you your money back, man. I don't know anybody else that does that. So hats off to you guys that walked away and just went and bought one, man. That means the world.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. That tickled him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out Michael Martin, man.
Absolutely.
This
Michael,
was officially my second purchase with Bladeshow. I found him right away.
yeah, they and like I said, he donated the knife for the giveaway. So hats off to him. I hope he gets to check this out. I hope I didn't embarrass him too bad. I'm gonna take my stripper tip money, give me a biscuit in the morning. I love you guys. I appreciate any amount of time y'all spend with me. Stevie, you got anything to say?
Oh man, much love to you all.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Deuces.
See y'all soon. And prepare yourselves, guys. The knife content, not just for
Right
me.
there.
I didn't record much. There's tons of knife content coming. There's tons of shit you don't know about that you're about to find out about. Love y'all.